Superstar, anyway.
Okay, hello and welcome to the Fundraiser show again. We are here tonight for the next hour or two. We're gonna have Collins, Mr. Chairman Collins, the former president, the former vice president, Madam Agnes. She's gonna call last name. It's not showing here. Mrs. Zoe gonna be here also with other people gonna join us tonight. This is the fundraiser, so please share the show here to other people so they can join us. The fundraiser of the late former First Lady of the Republic of Liberia. We are here tonight to call on our people to raise some funds so we can help and put our First Lady to rest. So, ladies and gentlemen, tonight we are joining us. Please share the show to other people, invite other people to come here and listen and contribute to this particular fundraiser tonight. So we're not going to waste time here. We're going to go to and bring our brothers and sister from backstage and bring them all here, and then we'll start the show here. They're already in the back and they are waiting for us. Okay. All right, they're going to introduce themselves to us, where their position in this on this whole fundraising program, what they are here for tonight. We're going to hear it from them. They're going to explain it to us, and then we're going to start the show. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching, please share the show here tonight, and please be part of the show to at least contribute your low cash to this process. So, Mr. Collins, welcome to the show. Mr. Dimitri Zoe, Mr. Isaac Carr. Okay, Madam Cole, you're welcome. See, I'm here for Lani. Madam Cole, you are welcome. So we're going to start with
Thank
Mr.
you,
Collins.
Prince.
We're going to start with Collins. We come to Zoe. We go to Madam Cole, and go to Mr. Carr. So, Mr. Collins.
Yeah, thank you, Prince. Thanks for having us here. I'm Tillman Collins. I was appointed chair, the president of fundraiser here in the United States for the Green Leader Association. And I'm pleased to be on your show tonight so that we can at least give a brief detail on how we got established and how we're going to operate for the time that we'll be going out to reach out to people for help and assistance.
Thank you. Let's go to Mr. Zoe.
Prince, thank you. If you hear me, I'm Mr. Demetrius Abazor.
uh, for the state of Iowa, specifically Des Moines, Iowa. All right, so I'm the secretary to the Special Fundraiser Committee for the Hungary Nancy Tondo,
Okay.
and I'm happy to be on your show. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Let's go on to Madam Cole.
Thank you, Prince. My name is Agnes Core. I'm on this committee. I don't, so far, I don't think I have a position, but excited to be here. I'm excited to serve on a committee because I know it's a just cause that we are trying to achieve. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Carr.
Thank you, Mr. Double. To all of our people tonight, I know you see all of these faces. They may not be very strange, but we are collectively working together. The national president is aware. The national vice president is aware, or the entire administration, all formal administration. This is see us as entire Grenadian or representation of the parcel of Grenadian living in the United States. And we are not only doing this for the United States, we are also going to be sending similar message to those in Europe, those in Australia, and the rest of the world to join us in this process. But we will come with more information as we are about to embark on this. Thank you, Mr. Double.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So I'll give Mr. Collins a little bit of a turn here, so he can a little bit go like 2, 3 minutes and actually tell us the main reason, the purpose. Even though a lot of people understand it, but we need to hear from the horse's mouth, as my videos will always say that. So, Mr. Collins.
Yeah, thank you, Prince. Customarily, we from the Southeast, specifically from Branch, are always there when it comes to burial, comes to anything that affect our people. For Nancy, though, is extraordinary because of the role she's played in Liberia, in the lives of all Liberians. She was first lady for all Liberians, not only for people from Branch. But we have an obligation as folks from Branch to make sure we put our hands around the family and give her a befitting burial. And the leadership of the Branch Association, headed by Madam Peter Paul, I got so much calls from cross-section of Nigerians here. And then after the meetings, they decided that, you know what, let collectively all Nigerians in the diaspora, in the United States, Europe, and other places get together and see how we can be part of the home burial Nentado. So I was called on and I was appointed chair and asked to put a structure together so that we'll be able to commence the burial of our beloved First Lady. This is a Scarlington group that you see here, and we just decided to come here today to let people know that we are established. We were commissioned by the leadership. We also have plans to have the Doe family on the land tonight. Vero and her family and Ambassador Ase Yinabo in Liberia, who's coordinating things on their behalf, to come and make a couple of statements here so that people know that we have received consent from the family to do what we're doing. So basically, this is informative for today. We have a chat room that is established that all Grenadians will go to where we're going to do the fundraising. And then we'll give you more information on how it's going to unfold. The process, the cash out process, the Dell process, and everything. I think Prince has sent you a link that we want to share with people. You can self-join. Just click on the link, join, you get in there, and then you can be part of the program, in the fundraising program. So basically, that's it. I hope while we are on the line, we have the opportunity to have Barry or somebody from Europe that will join us here. Because Dimitri said you're trying to talk to them to see if they can come, to throw in 1 or 2 words. But we are established. Our goal is to make sure we give her a befitting burial. We're going to do that. we Brazilian has an obligation to make sure that it happens. I don't want to go into Liberian people politics here. I think the government and other people that are out there also have a responsibility, but we're not going to wait on them. We're going to do what we do traditionally. And all Nigerians going to be involved to make sure that the kind of burial that she deserves is what we're going to give her. And that's why we decided to come up here to get the information out and start the process as soon as possible. Thank you. Let me just add this. Besides me, like I said, this is a Scarlington group here. We've spoken to former presidents, Yubote, Mr. Guillaume, Mr. Meye. I left a note for Marta. And all these people are on board for the process will go on. We got all the, I spoke to the district leaders and they support this process. The chapter leaders want to support this process because the national president is the one that commissioned this process. So we're going to have even the social organizations, like National City Bond, Togway, Mose Harry, we're going to reach out to their leadership. This is a collective thing. This is something that all of us going to do. All Brazilians going to be in it together. The leadership going to work with us so that we'll be able to do what we can do best for the former the first lady. I just wanted to add that everybody, all Brazilians, will be part of this process.
Okay, Mr. Zoe.
Yeah. Thank you, Prince. Okay, so Mr. Collins has said it all. So basically, maybe it's not limited to Grenadines. I mean, we got other Liberians that want to reach out. They are welcome to reach out to the homegoing Nanandor. So it wouldn't be limited to Grenadines alone. Any friends out there, anybody knows somebody, we will contact them because we want to get a befitting burial. On the aspect of the family, we've been in communication with them for the past few days. Just before we came on the show, about 20 or 30 minutes ago, Veronica and her siblings will be joining us from London. And then, like he said, Ambassador Nyinabo, who is coordinating on behalf of the family in Liberia, will also be joining us here. So, uh, in the next few minutes, they will be joining us to let the people know that, of course, we don't just establish ourselves. We're not doing it all by ourselves. And this committee is very big. It's not just few of us are here tonight. We got, I think, over 10 or 15% of the committee. But as time go by, people will get to know who are on the committee. So we just came to like the chairperson said on the committee. We just came tonight to create awareness for the fundraiser. I hear back.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mr. Kai, you got anything to say before we go into the?
Yeah, I know all these people were speaking English. I want to go with the vernacular for some of our people who may not understand. I know we all understand English, but I want to go that route, and I will go with the Chian language so that it will be the most simplest one. Amabliyo, ọ̀nà Chien, Kanen, Gobo, Bobo, Niao, Kunemo, Grio, Tuabo, Urobaon, Sabaon, como Bazanho, Zerabaon, Plobo, Umpo Agrugo, Clebel, Vliulao, Ede Quanglu Ajao, Vio, Aderao, Pleo, Amabliyo, Niamblubia, Clebekini, Aderao, Ade, Aju, Doe, Omeaneto, Onoende, Aclebe, Amanidan, de nyɔnso amɔeno amɔyi ɔmɔ akuibidzi kɔmɔdzo si akuibidzi de nyɔnso anoɛ de aklɛbɛ de akpa adado de ɔdza akuibli ade ɔnyinɔ ɔpɛri amɔ anu ablinyo ayiwo de anu awɛ aponyo ade kpa ade ya bon ka ya no de blo ba gidi de bo piane de opolo ni ande si de nyo swa yi ni yo ya ja wura we go gidi adro ni on blo ba la ki adada ide poa o du awuru wo du aso kwa de agire guyo ya klebe adira wo anyun aso o de amano do adebo de bo piane de blo bedri in biao kamengi ale don ya o abli nyuna anu a se deki pa nyuna kama yon pa deki yo nyuna dia de na anu ano yuna na bo ebe yo ka yuna na je de anu a ko jiri e ju de anu a do e jiro de o pia me je ka e o to ne blo ba jiri e o ese o yunu so e no ma be de ese mo o jo a bombo ta e no ma ye bo ta e pe na mu de blo ba jiri e krebe ye ju bo ko do ade je ka de akomo de yo ye ko nguru wa ja o yo ya klebe ni adidi mo de de guru di de o mo go wa ja di o mo gbe se mu o mo de de pi hare o pidri o mo de de jiro pe yo a klebe oni on blo bala ki oni adidi anu apa zukia gbori yo a tro bi a won ya klebe o de nyon ya anyu akpa dadu a yesa o amoni a under adi adie yi o so aklebe asede ji ibu yo aye wuru o egwo ni adi a pi akpola de ayi wuru ra o agonke yo anyu akpa dadu e ade ye de pe o thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Carr, for that. That was necessary. So I got our sister here, Angie Cole. She got a
Friends is Agnes.
oh Agnes, okay.
Yeah.
Agnes Cole, excuse me.
Mhm.
Can't
But I think our camera is I don't know why.
just don't worry about camera if you can hear her voice. That's the main thing. You got one or two things to say before we go into the discussion or the
Well,
fundraiser?
I know the committee chairman has said it almost all. He touched on every aspect of the fundraising project. And you know, this the homegoing of our mother, we if we can't do it, if we don't do it, who's gonna do it? You know, we've done it before, and I know our people can do it. Some of us don't usually come, in public. I don't appear in public. For me to be on the show tonight, you should know that it is very important to me. I take it personally. And so I am appealing to everyone, Grandians, non Grandians, friends, loved ones. Anything will help. Anything that you have, we are going to put the link up for your deposit. Anything will help. And so like Isaac said, it's not that her family can't, or they're not able to undertake her funeral services and the burial. But as a people, we want to show to the Liberian nation and the world that we are capable, that we can do it. And so, everybody here tonight, wherever you are, if you're hearing me, come on board. Uh, we got some serious people on this committee. Like the chairman said, past presidents, past officials, they're all on this committee, credible people. Um, so join us. Let's give our mother a grand homegoing. We didn't have the chance to do it for the husband, our father, the father of our county, the father of modern Liberia, even though people don't recognize that. Um, let's give her a grand home goal. Thank you.
Excuse me. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Oh, Mr. Collins, you sent me some a link, and this is it. If you clicked on it, it take you to.
Prince, we can't hear you.
Um, you're not hearing him? I'm hearing him anyway from my end.
You're not hearing me?
I'm hearing you. I don't know who is not hearing you.
Okay, 1 minute. Let me see here. Okay, I think everybody can hear me now.
You are clear from my end. I don't know about others.
But the person who said they couldn't hear me, I need to hear. You tell me if you can hear me. Or you mute yourself.
Sis Agnes, can you hear Prince?
Yeah, Prince, we can hear you.
We
Okay.
can hear you,
Yeah,
Prince.
I was talking about the link that you sent me.
Yeah.
Madam Cole, are you hearing Prince?
She can hear me. I mean, this is a link. If you click on the link, then it
Mhm.
takes you to the Man Nancy Home Going with Grand Gidens.
Yeah.
The WhatsApp, then they ask you to join the chat or you
Yeah.
download it. What? I didn't click on it yet, but tell us a little bit about this, Mr. Collins.
Yeah. So that particular chat room was created for all those that will contribute. Everybody, that chat room going to probably feature stories about Nancy Doe. I mean, just highlights about her, and the administrators going to do that. But everything that happens with respect to, if you want to pay, the link is there. Is the WhatsApp link from the Granger Association, where your money will be accounted for, will be there. And as soon as you pay, you're going to receive. Thank you. You're going to receive, a notification that you paid, which is something in the form of receipt. But then also, they will acknowledge that you paid. The team, the financial team, will put your name up, and it's going to feature in this room. So this room going to have almost everybody that will be part of the process. So if you click on it right now, you join, you're going to be in it. Any information pertaining to what we're doing will be placed in this room. That page is specifically created for Nancy Bido. And all the activities that we undertake from now on to the time we end this process will be in our room. So
Okay.
instead of going in the room and saying, let Art Prince and Tillman go to Art Prince, we want to send that link around. We send it to the different leaders in the different organization. All they need to do is to share it on the Sunday, and they can self-join. You click there, you can join by yourself, And right now, people can add anybody until at the point in time when we find out that it is not going on the way we want it to go, then we'll do some modification. But we want as many people as possible to be in our link, and we want all those that are going in our room to be contributor. So if you want to contribute, you join, you go to the WhatsApp page or you go to the Zelle page, you click on it, and you can do your thing. And as soon as you do it, you will get the confirmation, and the Grand Engineer Group, the financial team, will put your name up on the list.
That's good. That's good. So the link is right here. And how can we get this link? How can we get it?
Yeah, the link will be like I just sent it to you. You can put it on your page, Prince. And once you put it on your page, anybody can go there and click on it and join and be member in our room. So we will send it to all the president. They will divide with all the chapter leaders. We send it to all the organizations, and they can just click on it and join, and then they will be part of that room.
Okay, so I can click on this link.
Yeah, click
Let's say I
where
want to
they
donate.
got. Yeah, where
I
they
want to
got join. You
contribute.
can click on it, and then it will take you there, and you can join.
Okay, then I will get all this information.
Yeah, exactly.
We cannot hear Madam Code. She asked me if I can hear or I can't hear or you gotta go and come back in. We're not hearing you. You mute yourself. Unmute your phone. Madam Cole, when you unmute yourself, we will hear you, but we can't hear you now. Okay. So that what Mr. Collins just said, I'll post this on my page, and I think all of you guys can also put it on your page. So somebody people can go and click on it because you just sent me the link. I click on it and it took me right here. It took me to this page when it asked me to join. When I hit it, I'm very sure I'm going to go in there and join the group. And people joining the group, Mr. Collins.
Yeah, anybody can join right now. We just
I see.
we
Are they
created it.
joining now? People
Yeah,
joining.
you can join now. We created it, I think about
I
45
see
minutes.
if people are joining. People going in the group.
Yeah, people can go in there. We completed the process before I came on the show. So if you go in there, you just see the administrator. Probably you not see anybody there because it just got completed before I came on the show. So it will be good for you to be the first person or second
So who
person. I
can
don't
monitor
know.
it?
Yeah.
Who's monitoring?
Um, I am monitoring our press secretary. TV is monitoring it. The vice president, who is attached to our committee, is monitoring it.
Also monitoring. Okay, so I got the how to call it the flyer here with the cash app number here for people to contribute. I'm going to make it put it out here and make it big, and people can see the number. We'll read the number out also for people
And
to
Prince, that
contribute.
particular link too, when you click on it, all those information that you're talking about are also there.
Also, all the information to the link to the.
All the cash out information, everything that you see on our page that you're showing now is also there. The only thing you don't see the pictures down there, but we'll tell you the cash out, the Zelle, and all the entire process will be on our page.
Yeah. So if you are watching us right now and you want to send contribute to the fundraiser of the homegoing of the former First Lady of Republic of Liberia, you can send your Zelle or your cash out to 836-5787. So the number again is 267-836-5787. And this is directly to an account that was created by the group.
Yeah, it's an account that was created by the Green City Association so that the financial team, together with our representative, can monitor exactly what is there. And everything that is paid will be published as soon as it is paid. We'll be updating the page on a daily basis because we're going to be so many. So we will not tell you if you pay right now, the next 30 minutes you see your name up. We'll do it like 2 or 3 times a day. So, but we'll make
Why
sure
you
it's
gotta do it 2 or 3 times a day? People pay, they want to see their name. Then you're gonna do it 2, 3 times a day. Nobody to monitor it or what?
because Prince, if you pay now, the person that responsible for it will go in there. You're going to receive a confirmation, all right? But it doesn't mean as soon as somebody pay, they'll go and update it. And, at least you can say I will update it after every 3 hours. It depends on the person that is doing it. The person is not just waiting for payment and going update because that
Who's doing it then?
Yeah,
Who's doing it?
the treasurer of the Grand Children Association, the
But they
entire
have to
family.
be alert now. I sent
It
something
will be
now.
a
Let's
lot,
say I
but we
send my
don't want. Yeah,
contribution now.
we don't want to get people hope that as soon as you do it, you will see it. If possible, it can happen. But updating will go on 3, 4 times a day. So when the updating, they will come and everybody that paid will bring their name up. Because if you talk about updating, as soon as you pay, it means that the person is just sitting and waiting. And everybody got jobs to do. They got responsibility. If the traffic is high, we increase the updating. That's why the notification will not only go to the treasurer, also goes to the vice president. I think there are about three. For us, we're not into the money. We got the entire team from the GGA that's responsible for that. But they got 3 persons there, so I'm sure we do the best we can. But it will be updated. As you pay, it's going to be updated. When I say you cash out, probably you're not even going there, so you know. Later on, you call me and confirm, say, oh, I got a cash out. Probably I sent there for 30 minutes ago, and you just telling me. So it doesn't mean that it will not be updated. It will be.
That's good. And then you got the contact person to You're going to because we have to get everything straightened up here. People want to send in their money. They wanted to go to the rightful person to. I'm not sharing link. This is a show, so just
Yeah,
listen in. You can call in
but
later. I'll put the
yeah,
number here for anybody who want to call in. So let's
yeah.
say the money is collected to collect cabinet dollars or wherever. Do you have a contact person that a family give that the money go to directly?
We uh, we have been giving consent by the family, and Vero is this Veronica Do is the spokesperson for the family. She represents them right now with Gion Do SKD Gion. But she's gonna come here and let you know they work together as a team. We spoke to them early this morning, and they work together as a team. I think there were three. Gion Do were on the program, Vero were on the program, and one of her sisters were on the program. So
JD,
all of yeah, how they call her?
JD.
Yeah. So they work as a team, and they're going to give their consent as a team, and they are the one that are going to be able to direct what the funds go. What we're going to do is to work to make sure our mother get the best burial that any first lady will ever get. We have an obligation to do that, and we do it. Whatever they decide and how they're going to do it is left with the family. But we're going to be supportive to them financially, morally, and in any way possible so that they will achieve this objective.
That's good. That's good. That's good.
Mr.
So,
Doba, this is Mr. Carr.
boy, anybody can come
I
in.
also
Anybody can come in.
I also want to add that we beg all of you Gregorian around the world. Your $50 is very important. Your $100 is very important. Your $200 is very important. Any little thing you have can change the day and can make our day better. Don't wait for $500. We are not looking for who championed the whole thing, who brought $10,000, who brought $20,000. Anything you bring will work. If 3,000 of us are able to pay $100, that's a very good amount to save us. If 5,000 of us can pay that amount, that's a very good amount of us. We are over 10,000 in this country. I can tell you that my house alone got at least four people who are over 18 years old. So we want to beg all of you, this woman, not that every other mothers are not important, but this woman is a very special woman to us, and she's a former first lady, our mother, our godmother, and everything. That $50, that $100, that $75. If you don't have it today, if you don't have it tomorrow, the day after, at least between this time, I mean, we want to look at a week period, a week to come up with what we can do. I just
Okay.
want to
So,
add that piece in
if
there.
somebody asking for the link, I just pin the link on here. So you click on that link, it's going to take you to the area they're going to ask you to join. If you if you click on that link, stop calling me show, man. If you click that link, let me see where it's going to take you to. Let me put this on. It's going to take you here. Then it'll ask you to join. If you go in there, then you can do your contribution. You can monitor the process, and you can. So it's easy. You click on the link. It will take you right here with a former first lady picture here, and it will ask you you want to join. You join. Just it's easy. Just click on the link and try it.
Yeah, pretty. You can click on the link and try, probably try $100 and see how it goes through.
Yeah, but try it and you show me it. Try
Actually,
it
we
then.
on the show right now. I don't know whether we can click on the link. We don't want to like go off and
You
on,
don't
but
want to.
we
You don't want
will.
to. You don't want to click if
No,
you're using
no,
your, especially
yeah,
using your
we
phone.
decided to just introduce the link after the
If,
something. We're gonna
if you're
distribute it
using
to
your
all the
phone,
community
don't do
members.
that. Don't
Yeah.
click on the link because it will take you directly to the link and take you off this post stuff.
Yeah, yeah. So you don't want to do that. Yeah, you're right, Prince.
So you can do
And
that
to
after the
some of
show.
you, I want to also use it. I want to beg all of you again in another way. I know some people will say, I want to see myself on that link or let me be part of it when people have a meeting. How important is it that you should all be in that particular chat room as to paying your contribution? Our contribution is the most necessity that we are here for tonight. Some of you have not seen Mr. Collins for years on talk show, neither me, neither Sister Agnes, neither Mr. Zue. But we came here purposely because this is it's a very important call. That's why we are here. So don't make the link your most important part. I think it's the same account that GGA is using. If you have your GGAA account, it's the same account that is linked, and you can use the GGAA account to link and put your money in there because if we say maybe 10 or 20 people are trying to what you call go on the link together, who knows, it may freeze and other people will start having hard time. But the most important thing is for us to make our contribution. The other part again is that as we speak, we believe there are other families who are having a meeting. Having 25 meetings in one day is not a wrong thing. The Niawo will have that meeting. The special bond family will have that meeting. The Doe family will have that meeting. The Wawu people will have that meeting. Some Chia people will have that meeting. At the end of the day, we want everybody to put their head inside this account, into the link. Let all put our head in one basket. Then we know exactly what we're taking from here to do what we need to do. I just wanted to add this here, Mr. Chairman. You
That's
So
can
is
nice.
there
Okay.
a set target, a set
So
budget set that you want to go that you want to meet?
Yeah, well, actually, the sky is the limit for us. If we can raise about $100,000, that would be very good. Uh, we will do everything possible to be able to raise money that brings about what Grenadians can do, especially when we are pushed to the wall, or we have this kind of important mission to accomplish. So we don't want to call any amount right now because I know our capabilities. I know what we can do. I mean, just imagine in our own communities here, when one person dies, we go to the repast, we probably get a family 17, $20,000. I mean, you have seen it in many places. So now we're talking about the first lady, our first lady, and we're not able to do this for her husband. We have the opportunity to do it for her. Let the sky be the limit. Let's do the best that we can. I got some Liberian friends who are not from Grange. They told me to share the link with them, and I mean, in the next couple of days, we'll start having people flowing, and then we'll start moving on with what we want to do.
thank you, Mr. Chairman. Prince, can I come in?
Coming.
Okay. So, as the saying goes, a drum full of water begins with one drop of water. And so, we are asking you tonight, again, your contribution is highly appreciated. I know, we have a link, and Isaac was talking about sectional organizations. If you feel for the sectional organizations, if you want to contribute, make your contribution to your organization and then they give us the money, I think we can also do that, right?
Yeah, sure.
right.
Yes.
Either
We
Yeah.
way,
will talk. What we intend to do is to talk to the leadership, Agnes, of all the
Mm-hmm,
section organization. We'll have a meeting with them, and they will
mm-hmm,
go and decide what they can do. And, as a sectional organization group,
hmm. Yeah.
individually, the leaders will encourage them to be part of the process too. So you can be part of your sectional group, and you can also do things on your own, on behalf of your family or whatever you want to do. But we
And if you
appreciate
want
both
to,
ways. Yeah,
if you want to
yeah,
be
yeah.
recognized, in any kind of way, for your contribution, you can bring out a suggestion, and we'll see how what we can do to recognize you um, as an individual.
So
Okay.
in other words, what Agnes is trying to say, there are some families that want to make special donation or special presentation towards the fundraising.
Mhm,
If they want to do that and they want us to recognize the family that is doing this, we're going to do it. There are other
mhm,
people that will want to make contribution and they want to stay behind and they don't want people to know. we're going to respect that as well.
We'll
So
respect
we're going
that.
to
So
have
yeah.
all these processes going on the same. Yeah. So
I can get a little suggestion on there because most of the time we do these things on the show, people like to see them when they put money in.
Hmm.
It is announced right there, and probably going to say, "Oh, I sent $50, I sent $100." So I suggest that those who are in charge of the account can be on the show anytime we're doing this fundraiser. That's how you motivate
That
people
Mhm.
also, so they can be on the
yes,
show and be monitoring the account. Oh, Prince sent $50. Oh, Colin sent $20. Oh, they sent. That's how I get. That's how I raise money around here.
we're going to do all
that's a
that.
good
Bring
suggestion. Yeah.
yeah, the link you see down there and the link with the Grand Jida stuff. Right now, if you send $20, when you receive the notification, I think they got about 5 or 6 guys that are on that account that are going to receive that alert. Any of them will have the ability to let us know so we can put your name on right away. We just don't want to put up big promises here to say, oh, if you put your stuff
But
on
my
the
point here,
list.
Mr. Collins, you're having a show. They can be here. Why can't it be here? Six people, you can't get one person to be here. Who
We're
will
not
But
get
going to be on
the
the,
Prince,
thing is to
yeah,
monitor
friends,
the
we're not
account.
going to be, yeah, listen, we're not going to be on the show 24/7.
But I mean, when we're having the show, Mr.
What
Collins,
I
Prince,
think
Yeah,
what
we'll be
Prince
Prince,
is
having a
saying when we're
show.
I'm
having
not
the
listen.
saying
show.
you're going to come on it something on it. No, when you're having a show like this. You're having a
Mhm.
fundraiser like this. You're calling people. You're putting information out there. Somebody put money. They want to see the money going there. They got to get the name
No, no,
going there.
no. I understand your point. If we're on a show and like somebody call right now and make a contribution,
Yes.
yeah,
It should be
people going
announced.
to come up. We're going to have a listing that will be updated. So you will see your name on the list. So if we're on the show, for example, and John Brown makes a contribution of $500, if it gets there while we're on the show, the team that working with the finances will know and they can update it right there while we're still on the show. They're going to happen. If we leave the
In other
show,
words,
if we leave the show, you once you part of that room, you're going to see the update. You're going to see the list. You're going to see your name up there. And when you make contribution, when we are not on the show, it will still be there. So we're going to
To
do
add
everything possible
to
to make.
additionalize to additionalize what Mr. Collins is saying, friends, we the committee have a secretary. We have our the chair, the co-chair, and the secretary. So that would be the job of the secretary of the committee to also compare notes with Grand Association. We are not touching the money, but we will have records, will have our record. So that we're sitting on the show right now, and then Mr. X pay or Mr. Y pay, we will also jot it down and we'll continue to announce it on the show to encourage people, all of that out there that want to make that contribution to encourage them when they start to hear people names that they pay. Though the money is not coming to us, but will be elected. And while we are sitting on the show, the names of those that will be calling, that will be calling on your show to contribute will jot down their name and we'll announce it even before the show close. Let's say we made $50 tonight. We're going to announce it before we close the show.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay,
To
let
a
me
point.
additionally,
To
Mr.
gentlemen,
one
Double,
let me
point.
just
Okay.
put this point through here. The
Hmm.
treasurer and the finance, especially how they call it, the treasurer and the
the financial
financial
secretary.
secretary are also part of this committee. I'm talking about GGAA treasurer and the financial secretary are part of the committee. When the money goes there, they update the list. They're working along with us because they're the ones seeing it. They're the one knowing the process. I'm the chairman. I'm not on that account. So when that elect come up, they will update the list right away. So nobody going to say, I don't know. I was not part of it. They are part. As we are on the show right now, they already got them. Anybody send money, they will elect them and they'll be able to update the list. So that's how it's going to be like. The listing, we got 5 persons who will be updating. So, Prince, I can assure you that nobody will pay money and it takes more than 3 4 hours and your name is not updated.
Okay.
Yeah.
Additionally, praise
This
tonight is
question
an
that I'm asking
informational
is not
meeting.
Prince question. I'm asking a question for my audience. So my audience can know what's going on. It's
No,
not
no, you're
Prince
right.
is there.
Yeah.
These are questions people probably inbox and people there. This suggestion I just made, somebody says a brilliant one. So I hope you all understand it's not
No,
me
no,
coming
no,
here.
no.
We
I'm part of the
agree.
process.
We
Anybody
agree.
can ask
Tonight
any
is the
question.
first
Nothing wrong
night.
with that.
We were not expecting people to go. I know that people want to see their names listed that they just pay. But tonight is our first chance. We'll be having a meeting behind the scene that we keep to inform the people that will have this system in place that we are going to be using. So since it was also suggested now in our next meeting that will come up, we will make sure that one of those people, I mean, they will be right here with us and updating all the listing and all the payment are going on right now.
Okay, can I come in now?
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, adding to that point, as Isis said, this is an introductory, you know, meeting that we're having tonight, Prince. And I totally agree with you. There's no reason that the financial secretary and the secretary couldn't be here tonight. They should have been here, to take record, to take note of everything, who's paying, who all the people that are going to pay tonight. Next time they will be here. I mean, you're right. It's not about us handling the money or not handling the money. It's about people being on the show to take record of all everything as all financial transactions. And so next time we'll make sure they come on a show. But then another thing again, I don't know how they're going to manipulate their telephone if they're on the show.
So
How is that going to work, Prince?
Agnes,
Yeah.
this first meeting
Hmm.
was done, and as chairman, what my understanding was to make sure the Doe family and those that are responsible, for the late Nancy Doe are here, so that the public can know that they're giving consent to the process that we're undertaking. We had that discussion
Right.
this morning. And
Hmm.
and in the process, if people want to make donation, I mean that's a different thing. Really, we never came on the show, and with the man. I personally, let me say, I
Hmm.
never came on the show with the man of asking people to just give money today. We just wanted to give them the entire 9 hour of information that they need, how we're going to
Hmm.
carry on, that we're our behind the scene, and we're working to make sure we completed that page before we come on Mr. Dover's show. Now that we
Okay.
completed here and everything, the next time we come in, we're going to come in, we'll come prepared, and then whatever happens, it's going to be documented immediately. As you pay, it's documented, and the people here will be telling you, "Oh yeah, I'm looking in the chat room, and I'm seeing that you just pay, and you pay $100, you pay $500, and something like that." So this is an informative meeting that we're having for the first
Okay.
time.
So there's a question from Zulu here. Say how long this process is going to be.
The information we gathered this morning is that the family has zero on the date of burial for the old man. The late First Lady Nancy B. Doe to be June 27th. So today is the 29th. It means that we have less than 3 weeks to make sure we reach our goal. So if we have to do anything, and in my opinion, it has to be from now to the next 3 weeks before they do the burial. If they will depend on what we're doing, then we have to do it in 2.5 weeks. So we have to be rapid. We got to be proactive. We got to reach out the best way we can to make sure it happens. I will not put a date to it today. We'll have a meeting tomorrow, and then probably we'll set up a tentative date where we can complete our tax, because the money that we're collecting will be used by the family to be able to meet their goals, to give her the befitting burial. That our money that we want to collect and just give it to them afterwards. They need it during the process that is going on. So after our meeting, probably tomorrow, then we find a date that we'll put today. But in the next 2 weeks, 3 weeks at most, and, hopefully by the 15th, we should be able to get to where we're going, 15th of June.
Okay.
All right. To our chapter leaders who are listening, to our district leaders who are watching the show, our sectional leaders, and fellow Grenadians, well wishers, please, you just heard from President Collins and our team that this is a very rapid process. We hope without the national president calling you you can already start mobilizing ahead of her and the team so that we can all get together. Please, if you want, like we said, if some of you got older people who are not able to use this link to pay directly to the link and you want to pay through your chapter leadership, make your list that your chapter leader help you put the money to the account. If you want to pay through your district leadership or you feel that the route you're able to go and walk to their house physically, we don't have problem with that. We just want to make sure your name will be listed that you pay. But if you give your money and it's over 4 or 5 days or 1 month, or not 1 month, 1 week, 2 weeks, and you not see your name listed, let us know so that we can be able to call the person you gave your money. Again, please, please, please. Chapter leader, you heard President Collins, Chairman Collins. This money is not for us to keep. We shouldn't do it our Liberian way that they keep the money, we'll go to the funeral to do our presentation. The people going to need the money to do whatever they need to do in Liberia. Not hold the money until the burial is over with and we present it at repast. No. So please don't hold your money. Let us do it ahead of time. Anything you got in your hand now, from $50 to $75 to $100, that will make it. Please.
Thank you.
That's a very good point that you strike there. It's good that you
So
clarify
the
that point.
flyer on Dopu here from all the way Minneapolis, Minnesota. Is it the flyer said fundraiser tonight? You and your team. Well, anyway, Mr. Dopu, think team here. We're gonna set another one to do that. But if you want to say anything, you can put in the. This is the flyer here. This is the information on the flyer here. You can send in your contribution to this number here. And the number is the Zelle and the cash app is 267-836-5787. So those of you who watching the show, when you want to make a contribution, you go to that number there. It's a Philadelphia number, 267-836-5787. You can send in your cash app or your Zelle to that number. Then the people who are in charge of the that particular account will notify the people on the show and they will announce your name. So it's not late, Mr. Dobu. You can do that. Any other person too that is watching that want to contribute to this or process the fundraiser to lay our mother to rest can send in their contribution to the Cash App or Zelle. So, sir, Mr. Collins and the other rest are here tonight. Maybe we can schedule another fundraiser now that everybody is informed. We can schedule another date behind the scene and do a real flyer, put it out there and send it out there, and then we can take on maybe come on 7 o'clock to 10 o'clock.
Yep, I
Yes.
think.
All right.
I
Yeah,
said
after Sister Agnes, I want to come back with the vernacular again, at least
exactly.
for people who just came in.
I think that's the route I wanted to go
That's
to. But go ahead.
yeah. That's what I wanted to remind you or to
No,
do.
say I just
All
spoke
right.
Chin. We want somebody to speak Bowen, and maybe Mr. Collins will speak Kunemo.
Okay.
All right.
Dimitri, go
I'll
ahead.
go back with
I
the
mean, I
chair
say
again. And after the chair, when somebody want to come in, that would be fine.
Then I will
I'll,
come in with it. I will come in with Queenable and travel. Go ahead.
all right. I'm a blion on your quibbly on the blue bedia clever kenny. I'll go. I clever guio. I'm a gojiri adru. Ide po agba kwa. Como tenyo onu a gojiri adru. A clever. I'm all ja gura guio. Aju adịrị temọkọlị ọgba akwa dara na agwụyọdị aja wuru apá gwere wura agbari awe adịghị agbayi Do it, and that is Samuel do. You are plus, or God is on the two, or no one they club guru. They are that the Oya Quibi Guio. They are near, they are blue, they are put their bleep one. Or, let's say, Bondo, or Penny Guio, they are bleep. I'm a chair, can't gobble, bobble, near, kuna mo, to abo grio, Pulonio, Pulo Baon, con Sabaon, con Bazonio, a clear Guio, a da well. Àyùn àpàdàdúwé o àbọ̀dé ẹ̀gbìlẹ̀ o àyùn àpàdàdúwé kàyánu dé blúbèdìrì ìbíà bríglọ ló ń yá òyà àdé ẹjẹ o dé ń sọnù ẹnu wẹ́ẹ̀yùn náà ń ṣe dẹ́kípa ẹnu dé ń dé pẹ́ni dé dẹ́ yánu dé ṣẹ́júbọ̀ ẹ̀ àkùmù àbẹ́rẹ́ ẹ̀ o àbẹ́rẹ́ dẹ́ ó dẹ́ ẹnu àwọn yẹ kọ̀ wúlò àjà o àgọ̀ǹgé abẹ́ni àyírí ya wẹ́n dẹ́ ó dẹ́ ń blé ya. Ke je bo dio die ba kala ne amblo be dikire ba po dadwe ade amune peo ase bo nyonyo gru bumpo so nwa daradu o dere o ko no apia esejiri no ma ase eje abo ase enwa bo egwo ne akle gu yo de agina ni o ya mo no anyunu oni on kwira bli mo ma ja apo abode de apo aboyebo de ma aziri ade de anu ya amonja wura o anyu awuru ya yunu awuru ana mblo baraki mbo de omble ya apo dadwe o adeye de pere de pere pe kadio e kon group yo akrebe jira da yo adiri no ani tebon calling o gba akwa o ade ide po anu akwa jiri adu no kwibli o po awe de ayera bo wuru e ajare o ye ba se won ye si e kawa munde ka jina de ka ya wuru ja o.
Thank you. Prince, before I talk, I think Vero is on the line, right?
Are you
Yes.
brought her on?
Yes, I just called her. She fell asleep, so she.
So, Vera, you can put your pic video on so we can see you.
Uh,
Friends,
no.
they don't
Uh,
answer.
And then one
yeah.
on for
Two,
one
sorry,
minute.
it's
Man,
2:34.
one is your time for. The man is saying
Uh,
it's your time get late.
no layout.
All right, speak. We've been
Yes.
on here for like almost an hour now,
Okay.
and we're trying to put these Mr. Collins and Tim it's just a how you call it
Introductory.
introduction tonight. So tonight we just giving people information on the whole process.
hmm
So thank God that you're here too. So let us hear from you.
First of all, I just want to tell you guys thank you so much, and thank you for having me on. Apologies for being late. I was waiting and then I fell asleep. It's 2:30. I just really want to thank everyone all for the love. Um, everyone, you guys have been so amazing. You've taken it on with so much heart and determination. Let God bless you. So we're so grateful that with the fundraising that we started, that you guys have started, is really for the burial of my mother. Um, you know, we've been at the disposal for so long. You know, we are still working with the government in details, but we know it's going to be the 27th of June, 2025, that we'll lay her to rest. So we want to be in a position for us to give her a fitting burial, a very all the things that she wasn't able to accomplish. We want to be able to do it for her to be recognized, for us to thank her, and for us to celebrate her, and for us to say goodbye to her in a fitting manner. that she will be definitely at peace, and that we know in our heart that we did everything. So that's the purpose of this.
Thank you very much, Phil. This is from Mr. Yubote. Just said he cashed out $50, so those who are monitoring thing can check it out. And thank you, Mr. James Yubote, former president of the Grand United Association. We appreciate your help.
Thank you so much, Mr. President.
So that's it, ladies and gentlemen, who watching out here. This is Veronica Mamin Do. She's all the way in England, and it's about 9:40 here to us. So you have 4 hours, 4 or 5 hours, I think. It's about almost
Two,
Yeah, ask
two,
for the
two
time,
twenty-eight.
Prince.
huh?
Ask for the time.
It's
No
two.
England and
2:40.
no place that is 5 hours from us. It's
Yeah,
five
Uh,
it's
hours from
2:40
me.
a.m.
I think it's 5 or 6.
It's not six to them.
Oh,
Why would it be six?
I mean, it should be around 2 to 3. She on the line,
Yeah,
so what
2
would be
a.m.
happening?
or 3. What time
Veronica,
you
what
got there
time it
for
is
me?
to you?
It's 2:40.
Okay.
Exactly, I'm right.
2.
Yeah.
So it's 5 hours. Yeah.
Five. I know that thing. I know 5 hours. Liberia is 4 of them. It's five. They are 1 hour ahead of Liberia. I got my man John Greer down there, so I know. So, ladies and gentlemen, those of you who just joining us, that's the voice of Mami Do. She just explained it all here, and then she thanked the whole group for the effort of establishing the whole process. So,
Thank you, mommy.
before we go
Prince,
back,
I want to come in.
go ahead. I hope when coming by the next time you will show your face, Mommy will show her face, because we don't
For
know you.
sure, for sure.
We don't know
Did
you.
she
Want to
just
see your
came
Hello,
from
face?
work?
Prince.
You want to see
Prince,
our
can I
face?
come
Way
in?
it's not fair, but we'll let it slide tonight. Go ahead.
Prince, I told you I'm sitting in the car. I just came from work. I don't know what you want to do with my face, you and Dimitri. It's not that important. My face is not that important.
Go ahead, man.
Mhm. Mommy, thank you for coming on. Maybe you might have heard my name before, but you don't know me personally.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm Agnes Cole, Amos Cole's daughter.
Oh, okay. I know your dad.
Mhm. Okay, so we are
Yeah.
uh, practically the same family.
Yeah.
Mhm. Would you, anyway, have my sympathy for the falling of your mom?
Thank you.
But I mean, I want you to just go over what you intend to do. Just a synopsis for the audience. Just
Okay.
give us a blur.
Hmm.
Mhm.
So, normally what happens, of course, I haven't buried anyone before, thank God. So when we deposited my mom to the funeral home, they told us this is the process that you need to follow. You need to write an official letter of notification to the Republic of Liberia, copying the Minister of State, which is what we did. He says, because once you do that, the process is the government then will contact us and link in with us. And then through them, we can all agree on the arrangements. And you don't have to worry, the family don't have to worry about anything else. Just focus on the planning of the burial. So that's what we did. On the week that she passed, we did it like a day or two later. And we're supposed to hear from them. So we're supposed to get an official notification. Okay, thank you for your official letter. We have received it. This is the process, and we will do this with your mom. And so we waited for the whole last week, and we didn't hear anything at that time. And so we just said, oh, because normally what has happened, they will tell us we'll do this, and then you should have hope, and we'll wait. So we know that whole process of waiting, and we it's almost like we know it's 100% that nothing happens, but at the same time, you're just on edge, waiting. And when someone like her passes, we can't be waiting forever.
No. Mm-hmm.
Exactly. So we said, okay, this pattern looks familiar. I won't wait anymore.
Mm-hmm.
You know, with they come in or how they come in and the level of involvement they want to do, we are really happy to work with them. But we're not gonna wait. She's been waiting for this, waiting for that, waiting that for so many years. So we said no. The buck stops here. So we're not gonna wait anymore. So that's how come, I explained it to my family in GGA, and they said, no,
Mm-hmm.
no, no, no. We have to change this. So that's how come they came in. And so because we know that now we have the backing, we've been able to
Mm-hmm.
go ahead and plan.
Plan.
So
Yeah.
we've been planning, because before her passing, which was unexpected for us. Yes, she was ill, but just didn't think it was going to happen. We just thought she was really going to recover because she's been ill before and she
Okay.
has recovered over the years. Yes. So we knew that, okay, things are not great, but she's going to recover. She's done it before, and it just didn't happen. So her burial for this year was not even planned.
Mm-hmm.
It's not something we're really looking at all.
Mm-hmm.
So the 27th was the day that the government had given us for the reburial of my father. So yeah. So we thought, you know what? We are going to do that and bury her in Swedru, in my father's compound. That's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna have a mausoleum there, and
Mm-hmm.
we're really gonna beautify the yard because it's well overdue. Because we too have been waiting, waiting, waiting for us to do something about it. So now everything is just coming together. She said, "This is where my husband's gonna be buried, and this is where we're gonna bury her instead." So now, because my father thing, he's the president. So all of that, we put everything aside regarding that for now. We're just
Mm-hmm.
focusing strictly on my mom and getting her rested because she has really fought a very, very long fight, you know. And so we just been doing the planning, just focusing on my mom and doing the burial on the 27th. We just really want her to really rest and be at peace, but we really want to give her a fitting. So we're gonna start from Monrovia. Um, you know, we're gonna be able to, with the hearse driving from, hopefully from BDC to passing the mansion.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if we're gonna go in the state, whether we go in the state or we don't go in the state, to honor her. We will still honor her. That's what I'm saying. So we're not saying absolutely no with what the government is doing. We're just saying this is what we're doing. We would love your support. But if not, we are still doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then from there we're going by road to take her home, and we're gonna get there by the let me say the day before, because we want to have a wake and tributes also. So we're gonna have wake and tribute in Monrovia before we
Mm-hmm.
leave. And then and then we're gonna go to other places that we think we want to go that would be necessary for her. So everyone can say their goodbyes to her. And then we get there the night before, we have her wake and her tribute there before we leading her for the final burial in my father's place. So that's the plan.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Pharaoh, thanks a lot. Mommy, this is Tillman.
Hi,
We,
Mr.
yeah,
Collins.
we really,
Yes.
yeah, we really, I got the communication you sent to me. Thank you too.
Okay.
And yeah, we really appreciate the strength that the family, the kids, the children are coming up with.
Mm-hmm.
We appreciate you guys standing up and doing what is right for our mother.
Mm-hmm.
And I can assure you on behalf of the committee and the entire Great Jita community here in the United States, we're going to stand by
Mm-hmm.
you. We're going to
Thank you.
support you, and we're going to make sure whatever plans you have comes to reality.
Thank
So
you.
we wanted you on the line to just give consent and confirmation. And I think your statement has clarified that. And
Mm-hmm.
beginning now and going forward, we're going to face
Mm-hmm.
with the family and do what we need to do to be able to help you achieve your objective.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Mhm.
I just see, every small thing is like, even today, I almost caught myself that I wanted to call her. Like the way people are out. Oh, she would have loved it so much. She would have loved it. She had a great sense of humor, very sarcastic, very, very cheeky, but she loves company and she loves to talk to people. She's like, what? Eh? Tell me again. And you tell her, she said, oh, no, tell me again. She said, no, ma, I can tell you more than 3 times. And I tell you the same thing. Because her house where she was, all the program, she would have all the program. She normally would be in charge of a lot of wakes. When someone having wake in the yard, the Oma would do everything. And then because it's in the yard, and then she'll do all the transportation, you know, then she'll give clothes. Oh my goodness. So the fact that we're doing it for her now is almost surreal, you know, because normally
Mhm.
when you get a death news, she will say, oh, okay, mommy, do this one. And she'll know how to console the people,
Mhm.
as even when she was getting, she used to go to all the wakes, Bonneville, this was, she'll always going places,
Mhm.
nowhere was too far, was too small, too this for her. She always went everywhere. And she always encourage people because she can talk on the phone from morning to night. She don't get tired, you know.
Mhm.
So yeah, so it's just shocking to know now we're doing it for her. But at the same time, um, I'm happy she's at rest, because she was pained with a lot of things that she wanted to happen, didn't happen. She was really, really pushing for the reburial for her husband. You know, she was pushing for so many things. And it was always, okay, oh, ma, don't worry. They would drag her, drag her, drag her. And then eventually they would say to her, don't worry, the next government will help you. And she'll say, yeah, okay, that's true. That's true. She'll say, no, don't worry. The next government will help you. So we part anytime when time for either the government inauguration or the election, she will be there on the push, celebrating whoever wins. She happy is how she was. Because she was
Mhm.
a career diplomat. She can talk to anyone. She know how to deal with people. Yeah, yeah. So even on December when President Weah won, she was very, very happy. We even had a party, a celebratory party, because we overlook the boulevard, and also we weren't too far from there. And then
Mhm.
so also the last election too, she was happy. She was dancing. She was always looking forward to the future. She always thought that it would get better, and that's what kept
Mhm.
her going. So
Mhm.
yes, those disappointments were hard, but she'll always pick herself back up and say next year will be better.
Mhm. God bless her heart.
Thank you very
And
much,
so,
Vero, and thank
thank
you for
you.
that information about the Oma. So,
Hmm.
Go just sent in cash out the $100. That's why I wanted the people who control the total account to, for one and then two another even be here and be looking at it, and that's give people
Hmm.
encourage people to thank you, Gao, for Gus Gao. Thank you very much for that.
Thank
And I
you.
hope to be here tomorrow. I hope you guys get them on here tomorrow to be here.
Yeah, we will, Prince.
Okay. Prince, can I come on? Okay, so the sons and daughters of Grand Jide, you have heard it from the horse's mouth. We have a heavy task on hand, and I know we can do it. However, we only have 3 weeks, 3 weeks to accomplish our mission, which is to raise the maximum as we can. So we are appealing to you tonight from this movement. I don't know who made Prince. Was that the first donation?
Circle.
Saka?
But we don't, yeah, we don't, the people that are probably making donation that we don't see,
I
we
don't
don't
They
know.
know.
don't see
Okay.
it. Say they wrote it. I mean, this guy wrote his own right here. This guy is the president for the Texas chapter of Grand Grande Grawson Goose Gow. He is the
Okay.
chapter president over there. He just sent $100. And James Bote also. But
Oh,
other
okay.
people, they're not here to tell the treasure, and those people not here to tell us.
We want to say big thank you to those who have already started. Thank you once again, and those who are making plans to donate. Thank you also. Please reach the message to members of your household, your grandmoms, your grandpaps. Reach the message to them. Some people, some of them are not listening to this message tonight. Some of them don't understand or speak English. Uh, but please spread the message to members of your household, to your neighbors, to members of your community, to members of everybody you know. Tell them we have only 3 weeks to undertake this heavy task. As you heard, the celebration will start from BTC. I'm a BTC baby. The celebration will start from there all the way to Grand Gita. And you know that's not easy thing to driving from BTC to Grand Gita. So we are asking you once again to come on board and give anything you have. You can. Thank you.
All right. Madam Doe, again, also thank you. I know when you came in, I was speaking the vernacular for our people, most especially those. I know a lot of us do understand English very well, but we have some of our older folks' parents who also may have hard time catching up with us. So we practically spoke the Quran to them. We will do this every day. We beg of all of you in America, in Europe, in Australia, in Asia, and the rest of the world. A lot of us were kids when the president took over, when the president left the world. Some of us have to flee in so many different countries. And today we find ourselves in the United States. Not only that we are happy to be here, but we are also happy to be back home
Question,
one
who's
day.
speaking now, Madam Bruce? 1 minute, Mr. Madam Con. It's Isaac Carr. She want everybody to call your name when you're speaking so they can know who's speaking.
Oh,
Go ahead.
sorry, my people. My name is Isaac Young Carr. I'm also one of the committee member, and we are here to strongly appeal to you that I'm from the state of Illinois, and we are strong. We are here to strongly appeal to all of our graduate parents, elders, mothers, youth, and all of you, and well wishers. Our late father who passed, the late Samuel Doe, wife just passed, and the daughter is on the line with us. Our goal tonight, we want to give her a befitting burial, and not just a befitting one, but a real state burial. You heard that they want mommy to lay down at that house in Zwedru. That house is one of the most luxury we have in the county. Some of us have been praying that besides the statue that we built, that we wanted to see that house shine and glow. And that's where mommy going to lay. But in order for us to beautify that yard, it's going to need all of us effort. This is not politics. We want to work together. We are taking the leadership command from Madam Ide Poa. She sent us to talk to all of you. That's why you had President Collins here. President Guyo is on board. President Djibouti is on board. President Meye is on board. Mata is on board. All of them. We will be getting Mr. How they call what's his name? What's our other president name? I forgot again. In Maryland, Henry Clay, President Clay. Everybody will be on board. And there's so many of us. Everybody can be here tonight. All our national, former national cheerleaders, they are all aware. Like we say, we don't mind tonight, tomorrow, people having 25 different meetings everywhere. That's fine. At the end of the day, let us do that collective effort. Let everybody get together. Whatever we collect from the nail side, from the bubble side, from the chair side, the Zamo quarter, the Bija, the whatever location, anything that we all get, let's put our eggs in one basket so that we can be able to help the family and our mother to be laid to rest. Thank you again.
Okay, thank you very much. So, let's not say mommy is almost going to 3 a.m. to her, so we can let her go. And mommy, just give us 1 minute, then you can go back to bed, and we
Sure.
can, when we schedule the one, we can bring you on later.
Okay. Okay. So I just wanted to share something that most people probably won't know, but then they should know about my mother. Um, when my father first took over, and she was picked up by the late Kumba from BDC and said, Nessa, guess what? He said, you first lady now. She said, what? He said, yeah, you first lady. She said the first thing she did in the kitchen, because in the barracks, they all in house with no bathroom and they just got rooms. So you got like 10 people in one room. That's how they were living. She said she went in the kitchen right away. She took the biggest pot and she put it on her head like a hat. I said, why you do that for? She said, I don't even know. She said, what? I can't believe it. It's impossible. She said it felt like she was dreaming. She said, me? No, it can't be. So he brought her in the car. He took her to the mansion. It's where she saw her husband. And, she didn't move in the mansion until, um, I think, 83 or 84. Yeah, she didn't move in the mansion until 83 or 84. So she just used to be commuting back and forth, because they didn't think they were going to stay there, you know. So anyway, that's another story. But she used to commute to go to work in the mansion. And when you go in her office, those of you who have been in her office, you would have seen the late Mrs. Victoria Talbot picture in her office, and then the late Mrs. Tubman in her lobby. And the first thing you went in, you will notice their pictures. And we said, ah, ma, what with me? She said, oh yeah, that the former first lady. She said, ain't it fine, eh? I said, yeah, man, they fine. And you will talk about her. And so that's how she was. She was not one of those people to remove legacies, you know. She appreciated them in her office. So that's something people wouldn't have known. But she had both former first ladies in her office, one in her office and one in her lobby. And she'll always tell us about them because it was a very big picture. She said when she went in the office, her husband sat her down, said, Nancy, their job will get to do that very, very big work. And the reason she started telling me this because, she loved to play Ludo and checkers. And I asked her why. She said, because I want can help her relax. So I said, but ma, what are you doing in your office all day? When you come home, you got to relax. Then she started telling me this story. She said, when we went in the office, they showed me around, Mrs. Talbot, the assistant, all of them who wanted to stay, they all stayed. So they would teach me what they used to do, how to do. So I was happy for all of them to stay. And they trained all of us. And some of them stayed with me until 1990. And then some of them left and they asked to be relocated, which we understood. And she said, her husband sat her down and said, Nancy, let me tell you something. You get plenty of work to do for the Liberian people. You got to help me. You say everybody won't come and see me, but not everybody can come and see me. But for you, everybody must be able to see you if they want to come and see you. Yeah. If the patient to wait in line, they have to come and see you. Your office should always be open to the whole Liberia, no matter where they're from. She said, okay, Sammy, what you want to do? He said, when anybody come to your office with problem, your job is to solve them. She said, how? He said, okay. If somebody coming here, say, uh, for example, they in court and they need help and they poor cheating there, they must come to you. And all you have to do, your staff, is to write a letter. You will talk to the person, make sure what they're saying is true. If you feel it's true, you write a letter to that department, yeah, to the courts, to the Justice Department. And I will make sure that each department has to honor your recommendation. She said, if people coming for a job, when they come here and they say they won't work here, they have to find a job. They have to go there. He said, we have apprentices. If apprentices come here, you have to assign them to whichever department. He said, let's say if people want bill us, yeah, and they say they want sing, you can write to these companies and say, please help these people with this rate. Everybody, in terms of material, they're supposed to give you a discount. And then you too, you'll be able to write. And then if anyone wants scholarship, you have to do it if you're offering scholarship. He said everything. He gave me power. So I will not just voice little. He said I had, in a sense, I had the most powerful office next to my husband. He said, because any letter I wrote on behalf of someone, he said, do you know we built plenty churches? We built plenty schools. Yeah. We paid plenty school fees. We help in plenty cases what was slow in court. We pay plenty lawyers' fees. We did everything out of my office because when they saw from the office of the first lady, they have to act. I said, Mother, what you say? She said, yes. People used to come, people used to line up my office. I used to sit in, talk, judging cases, this, every day. So that recently when I come home, I can be tired from talking, from finding solution. I can be tired. He said, my office, we used to write sometimes up to 50 letters a day when you plenty. We used to be the advocate for everybody. And she was right, so because I remember when we used to go to court with her. Do you know who used to help? Who used to talk to her? It was the commoners, the common people. Oh, Mrs. Doe, I remember one pastor Kim said, Mrs. Doe, remember, you don't know this name, but my father was a prophet in this time, and he went to your office. He stood in line for 2 days. He finally saw you, and he said he wanted to build a church. He said the Lord said he should come to you to build a church. And all you asked him to do, okay, go come back and give me a business plan. And he brought it back his business plan, and you signed over a check for $10,000 for him. She said, for true? I was looking at her. And the other one said, Ma, you remember we needed a job. We went to you. You sent me job to my mom job to the executive pavilion. Remember you did this? So when we used to go to court, it was the clerks, it was the security, it was the officers, it was the strippers. They always used to come and encourage her. So yes, all her court cases was trampled upon, but people were always there. Remember, oh my, remember when you did this for me? Oh my, remember when you did this for me? That's what happened. And I didn't even know that. She didn't even tell me. That's how I started seeing people appreciating my mom. Her office, of the office of the first lady. That's how she used to work every day.
I think somebody calling your phone, so it has. That's why I giving that sound.
Yeah, it's just to let you know that she was working. And of course, when she went to claim her pension for all that work, it said that, she wasn't an official first lady. So because they don't recognize her as a first lady, she was not entitled to anything. So that's why all this love and all this support is even more. It means so much more to us. That's the reason I can say, oh, I wanted to call because she would have been so happy that she was finally acknowledged and appreciated.
Okay. Thank you very much. We ready to do it again. Another day we will get in contact with you. The team will get in contact with you, and we will
Okay.
kind of bring you on here. And we do one like in the daytime, so other
Okay.
people too in
Yes.
Africa can follow us and see that
Yes.
what we are doing here. Thank you very much
Yes.
for getting on this late.
Thank you so much for
Have
having
a
this. I
good
really,
day.
really appreciate everyone. Thank you so much. God bless
All right,
you.
the team will get in contact with you
You're
very.
welcome.
Okay. Bye.
Good night.
Good night.
So we're going to do our since with the parting comments here, then we will get behind the scene, and then we schedule another one. Maybe a week time. We come up one time or two times. That we can discuss behind the scene.
Okay.
So yeah, so let us do our parting comment, Mr. Collins. if you are dead, we're gonna start from Mr. Carr. We go to Joy. We go to Cole. We come to Collins.
All right. I will end up again with the vernacular, and the rest of you can go ahead with the English. I know my nyok bao. Ang kuino mo aseka agulugone. Ama blinyo to ado ibo kuyo. Amo yo je otowa ne apuazio. Ada ache klebewe. Ngulwa che kane gobo bobo liae. Bazon plogbo. Kunembo kane. Bedile kunembo glio gla ojo pulo ba ko sabaon. Amo konglugo ampo ne o ablinyo. Ade nese o perende ablio. E ayam blo bara kinji o jibio o penny o duo blo ba o diodru de togire de o penny de player club. Yes, yanzo na amojiro kwibrida o ba jiri club o joso ajiri de o jade a a blo ba yere kuo de ade penny kuyo agogi abari awe o a club ni on blo bara ki ile po agba akwa o du awuru won kuyo aya aja o ora àpàdàrúwé o àgbọ́dẹ ègbè o ní adérí nùánì tèmọ́kọlẹ̀ ọ̀gbà akwa ọ̀dúwà wúruwọ́ ní akẹrẹ ní àdèrè wíyọ o yà gọ̀gí o yọ ọ̀blí ọ̀tú ẹ̀sẹ̀ ọ̀blí ọ̀wá trọ ọ̀blí ọ̀síèrè ànyọ àpò ẹ̀dàrúwé o ní kàdé yà píánù ní àyẹ̀jùmọ̀ o yàpò azìo nù awúrúwádò ìbòtò láàmú ní ká jìnnì ní ká wà sí mú o jọ àzárè kí o.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Carr. Go now to Mr. Joy.
All right. Thank you, Prince. Uh, I suggested here on the show one time that Grand Dealer Association, we have to, sometime when we speak the Queen language, we have to also count down to our bilingual so that our older people among us, and even we, the young people that are so fluent in this English, will be able to digest and understand what is being discussed. So, having said that, we have spoken a lot of English here tonight, and so I want to take this time. Sir Mr. Carr already been speaking the Chin, though it's one of the central language in Grenada, but there are other sections from Grenada that may not understand or are not even understanding the ground. I mean the Chin. So I will speak the bubble from the other end so that those coming from the bubble bell going all the way to Bison that can understand bubble they will be beneficiary also. They will benefit from what we're discussing tonight. Moyo well on the other baludu I know Saba Moko no Saba and low ball side that could be in there near the one Iowa da anti. Na lo ba yi oni ado oni abio oba yi ohun ti ayi yo aibro aklagbe ayo ite ayo bai ati edo awon kan de do akwa aju ayi ado lo ba yi ayo de inu ese na de no ajina o kom na ma o so po ase nyo ke fie mu ablinyo la nyo bli ogbe mo po se iwe ni gbe sai ponyo ta kendle netli a ba kuri àwọn plan ni no bro la ken atiye asi enyo klebe ni a ne po a ba tabi wa ran de la menu wa de na wa de we de na a jam mo yo ne a na no cloud bla akwala usa die one a ko si adue wada ile poa wala dele ba ndo di mo jiro a club a son ta due po na ada nyo club ya gba nyo club o lo gba yi oni a ko si adu mo club gba na agboluwe yi club gbe mai te mo ko li a club ni ada da gbalu ya yo si aji aba ya fu ejo mu ne na agba nyo club luwe na wa po e pen gba o won de aja yi yo aja sa nuclear opo pen opo yewe na se kwan ya ni da nyo yo ojuwa yan lota oni alabira nyo ona alabira kon yo opo pen yo de ano e mo li ada o klawa ngba o ai de bula ye ka mo adoi abai oni abu yo wa ji ai won se wa ya won se ai jo o se alu won yo ma alu won kla ada ma ngba o yo blade de wa ju do di nine se wo ya aja o ayetagbe po adola ayo inama o de ten kadi o ko jugba wi yo woda wa ye no ne mona mo no de to ne o ne mona ye kwidi aye no ke o ne mona mo inu no e kon ada mo klebo mo lo ade plo egbo we ba so e ma we ka we gba we gbo we chen e kan la e ko we ni awe se la pan we putuwe kwinawe twawe kriwe aklewe na puwe na mewo na da klan tu blo adie de mo de lu klo do aji yo mo bo adi ni eja po yawo o la on yo mo lisa ai ese e won ni o ase nyon we da ada klan de blo aklebo ada la blo aklebo po dimetres o se nyon chi ene ma ta ne yo de aya ja po e ne ka ya no wa ya do wa yo te lamba de chi e ja po na pomosi alu won na se na amudo amada ti da wison adi until they are fine de so ni de ni o obli ona li e se ti asiam lo o en be yi oje o en be kla je o en be lo kla de je o se ti asiam lo until do return aye ti amba de bedi where I for so mo se alu won yi ode ka na mama je kla o then last am thank you prince.
Thank you very much, Mr. Demetrius. We go down to, I think I'm muted. Oh no, I'm not muted.
I
At
mean,
least.
we hearing you. For me,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
hearing you.
okay. They go to Madam Cole, and from there we go to Mr. Collins. Madam Cole, she's not there. Go to Mr.
Okay.
Collins. Okay. Madam Cole, go
Yeah.
ahead.
She answer.
Okay,
She just
Prince.
say okay.
Okay. Well, Prince, first of all, thank you very much for allowing us on your show. You're not supposed to do it, but you did it. And second of all, I want to say a big thank you to everybody who listened to us tonight. Everybody that heard this message tonight, all Nigerians and friends of Nigerians, friends of Granjita. I want to say a big thank you tonight, and then um, encourage you to um, to make your contribution. This is not for the family. This is not for the Bobo people, neither the Nabo people. This is for the whole of Granjita. It's about our honor. I mean, it like we said, we don't. It's not. We don't want to insert this, but how you
They were not hearing you. You got a problem going on with your phone.
Nana ko ikaro mo fall. Change your location. We don't hearing you. If you stay talking, change your location, Manako. We are not hearing you.
Madam Cork and Mr. Collins, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm driving, but so I won't
Bora
be.
inendera nele Joma.
Madam
Agnes,
Cork,
you
we're not
okay?
hearing you.
Manako, we're not hearing you.
No, I mean the network.
Go ahead, Mr. Collins.
Okay, put on mute.
Okay, let me first of all extend my thanks and appreciation to Prince and his network. And I want to say thank you to everyone that listened to us tonight. Uh, you heard everything. And remember, we have an obligation to people that serve us, most especially people from where we come from. This committee is not just the few Scarlington group that you see here. We have incorporated all the leaders in the community, and they're going to be appearing here as we go on doing the fundraiser. We have former presidents, we have former chair ladies and present chair ladies, we have district leaders, we have chapter leaders, and everybody will come here. We're going to do everything we can to make uh, the former First Lady, Madam Nancy B. Doe, funeral success. So we're asking all of you to support this process. And if you have suggestions or whatever you have, you can always let us know. Prince has allowed his network to be used for this entire process. So we're going to be appearing here on a regular basis. So you can come up and give your suggestion, and we're going to incorporate your suggestion so that we can all derive success at the end of this process. So Prince, once more, I want to say thank you. I am driving, I'm not that much coordinated because I'm in the traffic. But I just want to say thank you for the time, and thank you for allowing us to be able to send a message out to our people. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you for coming, and thanks to all those who been following us. Now that we got this thing started, I hope we can continue by tomorrow or the day after. But we got to get to the leaders, the chairman and his group, to see how they can schedule. Come call me, and we can schedule another day. But we already started. We got the numbers now to contribute, and the site that was created that when you go to you can join the conversation and join how much that chat on I think on website, so you can go there and know what's actually going on with everything and how they're going to do things. Mr. Collins said that's in that particular group, that's how they're going to disseminate information, and people are going to know what's actually happening and going on. We all from the former first daughter, they already got Mommy Do. She's explaining everything tonight. They're gonna go take the woman body to Grand Jide in her house that they were building before the war came. So I mean information. Anytime again we care, we're gonna get information, or we need information. We call on the we call her mommy, and she said if she's up, then she's gonna give us that information. Thanks everybody for their time here tonight, Mr. Carr, Madam Cole, Mr. Collins, Mr. Zoe. Thank you very much. We're gonna see you
Thank
again.
you.
Bye.
Thank you.
You'll call me if you need any other thing. So that's how we're gonna do it tonight, and at least we got it started and the information out there. The next time I think here is that what I'm gonna be sure with them when they want to come here, they gotta bring those who are on the account to be giving us information. We're not gonna do anything behind the scene, and people be saying, "Oh, I put no." We can do it. So I collected money before just one person. I'm a cash app. Send money, I update the list. It's not, it's just easy when they have to do that. When they're going to get their light on their phones, they must be able to give us information. Thank you very much and have a wonderful night tonight.